Linear motion 2018, question 1b. Car C moves with uniform acceleration A from rest to a maximum speed of u. Let's do a little graph for that. From rest to a max speed of u. Looks like this. It then travels at a uniform speed u. Just as car C starts, it's overtaken by car D, moving in the same direction with constant speed 3u over 4. It's car D. So the distance traveled at any time by car D is just constant acceleration. So there's no acceleration, constant speed. So S would just be equal to ut. This half at squared part, well, A is 0. So it's just S is equal to ut for B. So in the question here, you can see they use D for distance. So we're going to use D is equal to 3ut over 4. So the time, what we're going to need in this question, time is equal to 4d over 3u. And you can see that's this one here, 4d over 3u. So let's see how this relates to the rest of the question. Car C catches up with car D when it has traveled a distance d. Show that at the instant car C catches car D, car C has been traveling with speed u for a time 4d over 3u minus u over a. Okay, so let's have a look at car C here. We want to get the time, let's say this is time 1 and time 2 that it takes to get to this point. And at this point, car D has been traveling for this much time. So what has car C been traveling for? Well, if we use the equation V is equal to U plus AT for this triangle, the velocity starts at 0, becomes U, so the V actually becomes a U, plus A times T. So the time here is U over A. In this triangle, that's how much time C has spent traveling. The total time here is 4d over 3u. So we're looking for this, how long has it been traveling for speed u at, which is this time here, which is t2 minus t1. So it's going to be the total time 4d over 3u minus time 1, which is u over a, which is what they were looking for here in this question. Straightforward enough start to it. So d is the total distance traveled, which is the area of the two shapes, or the triangle and the rectangle. So the area of the first one, let's look at the triangle. Just write down the variables. The height is u, and t1 is u over a. This is t1. So the area of that triangle is half the base, half of u over a, times the height, which is u. So that's going to be u squared over 2a. And the rectangle, well, we got t2, didn't we? We got t2 to be, we got t2. This was the total time minus t1. I should have written that to get t2 up here. Apologies for the confusion. So t2 was that 4d over 3u. 4d over 3u minus u over a. That was t2. And the height is u. So the area of this one is u times 4d over 3u minus u over a, which is 4du over 3u, or just 4d over 3 minus u squared over a. So we need to add these together. We got u squared over 2a minus u squared over a plus 4d over 3 is going to be equal to my distance. So if I bring this one to the left, I'm going to have 4/3 d minus d, which is just a third of d, or d over 3. And I bring the other two to the right, I'm going to have u squared minus u squared over 2a, which is like a half of u squared, plus u squared over a. So that's a full u squared over a minus a half u squared over a, which is a half u squared over a, or u squared over 2a, is equal to d over 3. So 3u squared is equal to 2ad, so bring the 2a underneath, and you get d is equal to 3u squared over 2a.